Hey guys, welcome back. I'm here to do my 16-week pregnancy update, and I cannot believe how much time has flown since I first took my pregnancy test. We were 4 weeks pregnant, so now to be 16, I just feel like time is just slipping away. So to begin with, we do have a 2-year-old, so this is my second pregnancy. He is just the perfect little thing. His name is Jackson. You guys see a lot more of him on my channel. My pregnancy weeks do change over on Fridays. So I would be 17 weeks now and a couple days into there, but I haven't say much have changed within these few days. At the end, I'll show you guys my little belly. It has changed a little bit, I must say, from 14 weeks, because I did have more of just like a little pudge, I would say, towards the bottom of my belly, but now it's kind of like taking that more round shape. So it's just so exciting because I've been living in maternity clothes, to be honest, so now it finally looks like I should be wearing it, if that makes any sense. Basically, none of my pants fit me. I'm living in either pajama pants or maternity leggings. We did go on a trip recently for, I think it was 15 days, and it was also the first time I left Jackson, so it was a little bittersweet for me. But we went to Dubai, and then we took a cruise around the Seychelles from there. And I have to say, that trip made me so sick. I had no sickness whatsoever with Jackson. We actually found out we were pregnant with him when I was 26 weeks along. But that's its own story by itself. I did take pregnancy tests and all that, but they were all negative. So just to say, when I found out at 4 weeks this time, it was the quite opposite experience. But I was throwing up close to 7 times a day, every day when we were away on vacation. It mostly started when we did the cruise. I don't know if it was the waves or something like that, because it was a little rough. It was a small ship, an expedition ship. But oh my God, I was just begging for my life to come home. All I had with me was Dramamine, because I do get seasickness as well. So I feel like it was a combination of seasickness and morning sickness. I was dead, completely dead. I think I ate dinner twice the entire time we were away. And even when we came home, I was still sick for another week. So the first trimester was extremely rough for me, the exact opposite from what I went through with Jackson. Jackson, obviously, I had no idea what was going on inside of me. I didn't even know I was pregnant. But because of that, life has just been so insane since we came back. We've been back for about a month now, and it honestly took me 2 weeks just to unpack. But like everything in our house happened to be broken. It took me a while to get back into my mommy routine. Even our dryer was broken, so it took me forever just to do our laundry. Like, it was just so many mishaps and just feeling crappy still, not even wanting to eat. I had the strongest food aversion, so not even could I not eat from throwing up. I just didn't want to eat because everything just looked gross to me, especially meat. And I still can't say that even a month after coming back, I still don't want to eat meat. It just looks gross to me. The smell of raw meat really makes me nauseous. I don't know. At least I'm eating now, but it's rough. To combat that, I have been drinking ginger ale, because I have found that I have like been a little bit gassy too, but ginger ale, and then eating small amounts of food every single hour. And I know people have said that a lot of times. That's like the #1 most recommended thing to do. But I have to say, it actually works, but you do have to keep up with that every hour thing. Because even if you miss 1 hour, you're gonna go right back to being lightheaded and nauseous all over again. Thank God, in my second trimester, I'm now like, I finally have my energy back. I don't even have to drink coffee anymore. I just feel like myself once again. I have been extremely tired in my first trimester. Even going to the grocery feels like running a marathon to me, which takes no more than an hour. I am just dead tired by the time it's nap time for Jackson, which is around 2, much less bedtime. By bedtime, I'm completely dead and don't know what to do with myself. Unfortunately, fatigue takes over my life. I can literally just watch Jackson play and close my eyes and fall asleep. It's really bad. And then aside from being lightheaded, I have been having a ton of acne. And you guys probably can't see it now, but this was in my first trimester. I was almost in pain every night going to bed from how bad my acne hurt. I do get a lot of cystic acne, and I was on this medication called Curology, if you guys have heard of them. And so I guess coming off of Curology really affected my skin, but you cannot be pregnant taking Curology because there is a chemical in there that could be passed on to the baby. So I immediately stopped taking it and my skin just wasn't having it. So I'm not sure if it was coming off of that or the pregnancy, but my skin has been on fire, especially my chin area. I couldn't even touch it. Sometimes it would hurt to talk. It's been bad, but I've been saying in the last 2 weeks it's been going away a lot compared to what it was. My cheeks have gotten a little worse, but nothing to complain about from what it used to be. I did have acne in my first pregnancy too. I didn't think of it as being from pregnancy. I just thought of it as, I've always had adult acne. Didn't really have it as a teenager, so I just thought it was part of my skin. Unfortunately, I have been a lot more hormonal. Even Sean has been complaining about it a little bit, saying that I've just had these weird mood swings and I've been a little mean to him, I guess. Nothing intentional, but it's just your hormones. There's nothing you can do about it. I have been super uncomfortable all the time. I don't know if it's just my bed or my clothes, but to me nothing fits, nothing's comfortable. Either the fan is too fast, the blanket's too thick, there's too much noise, my pajama pants are rolling up, like it's something. I just cannot be comfortable anymore. I do find it really hard to fall asleep now, and I read about that. It is because the baby is a lot more active, so I guess the activity from the baby and the heartbeat from the baby is keeping me up at night. But even when I do fall asleep, I have these extremely vivid and completely bizarre dreams. I haven't even dreamt the baby yet, which is weird, but the dreams are just so clear and so strange that none of them make sense. They're always about nonsense. Every time I wake up, I'm just like, why? Why is this going on while I sleep? I do have random pains near my ovaries. I've spoke about this to my doctor. She said maybe that I'm just not drinking enough water. I do drink a ton of water every day, but I have been drinking more just to combat that. It could also just be like my organs moving to make room for this baby. It is the size of a pomegranate already, so I cannot believe that. And also I could already feel that my boobs are a lot fuller. That was one of my main indicators that I thought that I was pregnant at 4 weeks, just because my boobs felt weird. So I just feel like they're already filling up with milk or whatever they're doing, but my boobs have grown already. But with no more ado, I'll show you guys my little bump. So here is my little bump. I can't say that I'm showing as much as I expected. I have heard from everyone that you show a lot more in your second and third pregnancies, but yeah, he's growing. Definitely growing. It is fun just to watch my belly every day grow a little bit more though. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you again in my 17-week update. If you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know below. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you soon.